my life like that with my three sisters who died of cancer, and with my mother and father, who I would always shower with gifts. But
The National Weather Service has issued a tornado warning for Lancaster County to include the city of Lincoln. Now, this is the same storm that we issued a Doppler alert for about 45 minutes ago as it passed through central Saline County, and a Doppler alert for western sections of Lancaster County as well. As we look at the radar down to just to the west of Lincoln, this very colorful area is the area that's indicating the very heavy weather and a possible tornado moving into the city limits of Lincoln. If you are in Lincoln and heavy weather approaches, do take cover. We'll be back with you if there are any further developments in this storm.
Wants to, because our mind is like a puzzle.
Good afternoon, everybody. Bill Ramby live at the Super Alpha 7 Storm Center once again. We still have many more warnings to pass along. In fact, new tornado warnings that have just been issued now for Stanton and western Cumming County.
Tornado watch number 371 remains in effect until 10 p.m. and now includes the following counties in Arkansas, Garland, and Hot Spring. Remember, a tornado watch means that conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including tornadoes, large hail and damaging winds, and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions.
This is a Channel 11 News Weather Bulletin.
Good evening, this is Dan Miller in the Weather Office. We have a reported tornado on the ground at San Leon. This is just in this area right in here. This area continues to drop toward the south, and if the tornado stays on the ground, it will be affecting the League City, Dickinson area in the next few minutes. Again, a reported tornado on the ground at San Leon. The area is dropping toward the south. It could be affecting the Dickinson and League City area in the next few minutes. We're watching very heavy thunderstorms continue to increase across southeast Texas, so we could be seeing some more severe weather. Stay with us, and we'll be keeping you updated.
This has been a Channel 11 News Weather Bulletin.
Prices all over the store. Just look for Smiley and save even more. Walmart. Move them out. Roll back. Always low prices. Yeah. Always.
How do you create a coup? as extraordinary as the 1999 CL from Acura? Begin with a generous helping of stylish luxury, like leather-trimmed seats, an automatic climate control system, a power moonroof, and an Acura Bose music system. Stir with a healthy measure of race-inspired performance, like a four-wheel independent double wishbone suspension.
It is now in a populated area.
Absolutely.
And I think, okay, Kenny, there you go. Keep that shot there.
That is debris. That is a roof that just got thrown up in the air.
There goes
another
one that goes.
Once you follow that, again, Johnny's some 5 miles away, but this is a tornado that is on the ground.
West side of Lawrence, and it looks like it's just now getting ready to cross over that extension of K10. I'm not sure if that is K10, but if you were going to continue 59 Highway, across 59 Highway westbound on K10, that is where you would be. And again, it is in a residential area now.
All right, so the folks in Lawrence, Kansas who've been watching our continuous coverage, if you're a parent who's worried about a sibling who's down there.
I don't know if you saw that. We just saw some power line arcing there.
Snapped, yeah.
So even though we're not seeing the tornado on the ground, there is still...
we're seeing the evidence.
Yeah, we are still seeing some rotation there, circulation on the ground. So I'm going to turn back around here, and we might do a little white balance routine here as well.
White balancing means to try to get the color just right, because now he's fighting the sun with
there we go.
There you go. That's a little darker. It shows a little better. Thank you for the contrast.
Okay, we're going to come back around this way and going on the fly here, folks. So Kenny, nice job. Let's go ahead and zoom back in underneath that and see if we've still got that rotation. One thing that this is so perfectly backlit at this point that we can see very well what's going on right underneath that funnel cloud, and we're going to have to make a right turn here. You're going to see the back of us again, but we're getting into some turbulence and maybe a little bit closer than we're going to be comfortable with here. So yes, we did see certainly some damage here on the west side of Lawrence, and let me get it back around and out of the way, and we'll keep an eye on this one for you.
Okay, you stay there, get back to where you're a little more comfortable, and let me talk it and take it from here. Again, now this cell that you just saw, west side of Lawrence, Kansas, as Johnny was talking about, pinpoint 9 Doppler radar is still having a tough time seeing it, but that's part of the problem why we have to use not only the radar but also human beings, and the combination is what gets the job done. It would be right about here, and right now what's happening in the First Alert Weather Center, they're on the phones with some of the spotters, which is why necessarily this is not being zoomed in. But Douglas County is now under that tornado warning. As you saw, there was a touchdown, and it was in a populous area. So if you are in the Lawrence County, or Lawrence, the city of Lawrence, please take cover. It would be pretty much right back here with the notch that Johnny was referring to. You saw when they were passing over, it pretty much came very close to the car as well as it was crossing over there. K10, it looked like it was double lane, so I think that's where it was. Really difficult to say from an aerial vantage point, so we really have to rely on Johnny for his location. There's that couplet that we're looking at on the western and southwestern corner of Lawrence. If you're in the city of Lawrence, please take cover. This is a tornado warning, one that's on the ground, which means you should seek shelter immediately. To review, if you're in a dormitory that has many floors, try to get to the lowest level possible. If you do not have a lower level, go to the lowest floor possible and put as many walls between you and the outside. If you are in a home with a basement, you want to get down to the basement under the stairwell, protecting your head facing the wall from the flying debris, which seems to be evident from this particular storm, and wait for the all clear. Now, although this warning was supposed to expire, it appears that it's going to have to be extended for Douglas County. And this is only one of about 3 or 4 cells that we're looking at. As we said tonight, it was going to be a rough night, and it looks like it's really getting going right about now. 2 other areas on 3D Viper, because I don't want to ignore the folks down toward Anderson County, which still looks very impressive. And, of course, you continue to see the First Alert computer giving us the updates of the latest information and the latest warnings coming in, which is why the beeps are going on and the crawls are handling that. Here you go, though. Anderson County on the Kansas side. Impressive cell that's still holding together. Last report near Iola. I would say if you live in either Bourbon County or Lynn County, this cell is heading toward you. Right here in the heart of the city, Leavenworth County, you're probably next in line. Southern parts of Leavenworth County with that particular cell. Also western parts of Wyandotte County, possibly near Bonner Springs, if the cell holds together. The tornado is now about 1 mile west of Lawrence, moving to the northeast at 45 miles per hour, as you see on the bottom of your screen. I'm repeating that for those who are visually impaired, because we have a large contingency of that in the audience. For you who are near Lawrence, Kansas, Take cover immediately. This is a tornado on the ground. If we can go back to News Chopper 9 to see the latest on its position and where it is. It appears, again, not too long ago, 1 mile west of Lawrence and moving into a more populous area, the northern parts now of Douglas County, under that warning. Do we have Johnny? Is he back at where he should be?
Brian, a bit, and as you pass that now a little to the left, and you're going to pick it up a little to the left. There you go, and you can see some cars in driveways and such over here. I'll go ahead and stop it here, Kenny, and see if you can zoom in on that. These appear to be single-family dwellings, duplexes, and some apartments over here. Again, we're looking at the west side of Lawrence. And go ahead and pull back here and pan to the left, and you'll be able to see the path of the tornado through this area here. Actually, we're just a little bit to the east of the reservoir, and this is where we get the heaviest damage, as you will see in a moment, to an apartment complex. There are people milling around in the parking lot. This I don't want to say was unexpected, but the tornado had not been on the ground for a while, and then we saw it reform here on the west side of Lawrence. And we'll just let the pictures tell the story here for a little bit if you want to pick it